Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be unboxing a Tinker Crate, and I'm excited to open this with you and to let my son play with it. He has been dying to open it since it got here a couple days ago, so he's gonna be really excited that he gets to do it. So if you're new to my channel, I created this channel as a homeschooling resource to give you unboxings like I'm doing today, to give you different curriculum ideas, organizational ideas, and just some different spiritual insights for you and your kids so that we can all grow and learn together. So if you're interested in those things, please hit that subscribe button and let's open this Tinker Crate. So it says it's an air cannon, which sounds super exciting. Shoot an air vortex across the room and experiment with fluid dynamics. So this is gonna be really fun for my son. And then when you open it up, this one actually, sorry, I was just noticing something on the front of it, has a choking hazard on it. So let me see what it says. Hold on. Children under 8 years can choke or suffocate on uninflated or broken balloons. So that was different. I don't usually see those kind of warnings on the front. So I guess be careful if you have young children with this and don't let them get a hold of the balloons. So then we have our blueprints right here that are giving us a little quick peek, sneak peek. that's the term I was looking for. So we open them up and this is what we have right here. So it looks like there's balloons on the ends of these. So that's what it's saying, you know, if they're broken or whatever, just be careful. Make sure they get in the trash. And then here's our little booklet that will have a bunch of different activities they can do that relate to the air cannon and the different things that they're doing with the air cannon. So I really like this booklet. And then we have our different tags, I think, that they get to hit. This is for their little scoreboard. And then we have some different other pieces that who knows what they're all for. We have our little tubes right here. We have tubes. So those look like they're gonna be fun. And then we have a little dry erase marker. It has an eraser on the end. This says smoke cones. What? Adult supervision required. So that just sounds special. So I don't even know what this is, guys. Let me see if I can get it out. So it looks like this, and they're little cones. So I don't know if we're lighting them on fire. I'm not really sure. So we'll see how that goes. And then this has a bunch of balloons in it, some other pieces that we're going to be using, and then duct tape, it looks like, right here. And then we have some other little pieces, wooden pieces to go together. And this must be what the dry erase marker is for, so they can play games and keep score on this and then erase it and do it again. So that seems really fun. So I'm excited for my son to put this together and to see how it goes, and I'll let you know for sure what adult supervision we need for this crate. So I'm gonna let him at it and we will let you know. So Mazer just finished his Tinker Crate and he had a lot of fun making it. These air cannons were a really cool idea. So we're gonna hold them up so you can see.
Mama.
So here they are. And this is a balloon right here. So you pull and then it does a puff of air out of this side. And so I just thought this was a super cool idea. I would have never thought of this. And it has these, so this ring is a little bit smaller. You can just twist it off. It has these cool little contraptions here. So you can just take them off and then put on a different size one if you want. So they had really big ones. They had smaller ones, so you can kind of experiment with how the air comes out of them. And then it had this cool target. I'm gonna try to hold it up. I didn't put all the pieces on. So the pieces, okay, you're gonna try to knock them off. There we go, we're blowing air. So It just blows out air and knocks off the pieces. So these just sit on here. very, they're not like super secure, which I guess is good for the game, but it's kind of hard to move it around because they will fall off pretty easily.
It's tic-tac-toe.
It can be tic-tac-toe as well. So I thought that was really cool. Okay, let's put it down. So what was your favorite part, Mazer?
Making these.
Making those part, making the air cannons. What was the hardest part?
I think it was the balloon part.
The balloon part. So the balloons, they give you a normal balloon and you have to cut off the opening part to make it big enough so you can stretch it over. So I had to help cut that off and then stretch him over these containers because that was hard for him to do. But then he put the tape on and everything, so that part he was able to accomplish. So I was just gonna tell you a few other things in this book. It gives you this experiment to do with puffs of smoke, as you can see right here. So that's what, it gives you these little smoke cones, which I had actually never heard of before. And we did use one. So this is what they look like. They're just really teeny, if you can see that. And then you light it on fire and it starts to smoke. And it shows if you're in the dark, you can do these little puffs and you'll get rings of smoke. We tried it and we didn't get the rings of smoke. It just it got really smoky, but so maybe we were doing something wrong or it doesn't work super well. I don't know for sure, but that was just a fun extra thing to try.
How about the tornado?
The tornado, he really wants to show you. So this book talks all about vortexes because that's what's going on with the air cannon. So he really likes this. We've made one of these before, so this is a lot of fun to do. So it tells you how to make one if you want.
Let's make another one.
And then something else I thought was really cool is it has a whole bunch of vortex games at the back so that you can play with this. You can put all the pieces on, like you said, you could do them tic-tac-toe, and then it gives you a scoreboard. Let me see if I can pick it up right here. So it has all the different games on here that it shows you in the book. So it has tic-tac-toe, pitfall, point palooza, and the golden target. So, because there's just one of these that's golden right here, so you can put it in the very middle and try to hit it. So I just loved how there was a whole bunch of different ideas and games you could do, and then they gave a lot of different suggestions for furthering this into more of a science type experiment stuff. And so we really liked the Tinker Crate this month, didn't you think? Did you like it?
Let's draw these on the back.
And you can draw on the back of these too with the dry erase marker. It's kind of slippery feeling, so you could make your own sort of game out of it if you wanted to write on the back. So it was very versatile, very fun, and not too hard for him to do. So we're excited to see what next month brings. So if you like these kinds of videos, please give us a thumbs up and we will see you next time.